Model Tiering, Playlist 3, Episode 6. You don't need a Ferrari to drive to the grocery store. Last episode, prompt caching attacked the cost of carrying the same context over and over. This episode attacks a different lever. Which model processes that context? If you're running a coding agent right now, what model is it using? For almost everyone, the honest answer is the best one, or whatever the default is, usually the best one. And that's the most expensive habit in AI coding. Every major provider now ships 3 tiers, not one. Anthropic, Haiku at $1 and $5 per million tokens, Sonnet at 3 and 15, Opus at 5 and 25. Haiku to Opus, 5 times more expensive on both sides. Across providers it gets wider, Haiku at $1 versus GPT-4o Mini at 15 cents, or Gemini Flash at 7.5 cents, up to 13 times. These are not the same product. Same family, same provider, different tier, 5 times the price. So the question becomes, when do you actually need the most expensive one? Part 2, the routing pattern, task to tier. Look at the tasks an agent does in a typical session. Classify intent, summarize a file, extract structured data, format a response. None of these need a frontier model. That's Haiku territory. The bulk, multi-file refactors, generating code from a spec, routine debugging and review, is Sonnet's lane. And the genuinely hard things, architectural decisions, race condition debugging, complex planning, that's where Opus pays off. Lots of arrows into Haiku, a moderate stream into Sonnet. The pattern, efficient by default. Escalate only when the task earns it. Most of what an agent does in a day doesn't need genius. It needs competent and fast. 100,000 requests in a month. All through Opus, $1,400. Same workload routed by task, about 500. Same outputs, same project, 64% less. Industry audits land on the same range, 40 to 60% cut. No measurable quality loss on routed tasks. Some teams report 60 to 80% with aggressive routing. On a $1,000 bill, that's $400 to $700 back, every month. The obvious worry, won't output quality drop? On the right tasks, classification, summarization, extraction, no. These aren't reasoning limited, they're capability floor problems, and the budget tier is above the floor. Send a complex architectural decision to Haiku. Yes, quality drops. The skill is matching the task. The routing isn't use a cheaper model, it's use the right model for the actual problem. Connect this back. Episode 2, 62% of your agent bill is resent context. Episode 5, caching can cut that by 30 to 50%. Tiering cuts another 40 to 60% on top by routing the right tasks to cheaper models. Stack these levers and AI coding stops being the line item that ate engineering. It becomes a tool you can afford to use heavily. 3 things. There are 3 tiers, with a 5 to 25 times price spread within a single provider. Most tasks belong in the efficient or workhorse tier. Flagship is overkill, and matched routing cuts total spend 40 to 60% with no measurable quality loss. Next and final episode, context engineering, the skill that quietly replaced prompt engineering. Match the model to the work, 40 to 60% back. Next, context engineering, the skill that replaced prompt engineering. Subscribe, we crack open every bone.